Hey guys, welcome to the YouTube. It's Steve, and we're going to show you my Mega STARMIE EX build. Um, yes, this build is around at the moment. And I'm not sure what it is that has made my twist a little bit better. For me personally. Maybe because it's got four of one thing in here that I'll show in a second. Instead of three. So yeah. Anyway, we're going to get into this. Starting off, we've got 4 Staryu, so that most decks I've seen around play 3 Staryu, but I just want to make sure I guarantee myself seeing Staryu in my opening hand or on my first turn, because there's been times when I've seen 1 Staryu, but I haven't seen like Pokepads or anything like that in my hand, so definitely 4 Staryu for me personally is my way to go. Got 3 Mega STARMIE EX. This attack is amazing. Let this get on the focus. For 1 energy, Jetting Blow does 120 damage and does 50 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Awesome attack. Excuse me. And then Nebula Beam here for our Crystal matchups, for doing 210 damage and goes through any effects of Pokemon. So you can go through Crystal, Cornerstone, Ogerpon, all that with this second attack. Not hard to set up manually as well if you're taking the hits and all that. So pretty good attack there. That's why I love this deck. It's such fun. Better than Dragon Bolt, in my opinion. We're playing the explosive version, so we're not playing the Mega Frostlass version, just because I didn't find myself using the Mega Frostlass at all in my time. So we're going to go with the explosive version, which I have been seeing more success with on live and in person. So we've got 4 Duskull, 3 Dusclops here, exploding itself. Can put 5 damage cannons on one of our opponent's Pokemon if they don't have a Shaman or a Psyduck in play. Psyduck's more casual for this thing, but if they don't have Shaman down either, we can use this to pop 50 onto something that has 70 HP, like another Dreepy, and then use Mega STARMIE to KO that bench Pokemon. And then 2 Dusknoir here. This is for late game, or if we want to KO a Mega Pokemon and then use Nebula Beam, we can do so. So doing 130, doing 13 damage counters to one of our opponent's Pokemon, so 130 damage. And then hopefully we can have the Ignition Energy or have this manually set up to do 210 damage to a Mega Pokemon like a Mega Lopunny or like Mega Kangaskhan or something like that, just to get those 3 prizes. On the bench here we have 2 Munkidori as well, just for the Adrenaline Brain ability, which can help us also snipe those Pokemon that may have 5 damage cannons on it and then KO it as well. So good attack there. Of course we've got to have our Itchy Pollen. Can't go wrong with this card. It's basically a staple in every deck. You don't have to admit it, but it basically is a staple in every deck. So 1 Badoo, 1 Meowth to help us find our supporter if we need so. Got 1 Latias just in case we start off with something like Fizz, or if we want to free retreat into Badoo from a Starmie, we can do so. So Latias there, and Pheasantivity for draw. So all our main Pokemon there. We're going to go into our item cards. Obviously you guys see supporters there as well. But we've got our items. We've got 4 Buddy Poffin. Have to have them. 4 Pokepads for our searches, also Dusclops and Munkidori. This is what it's mainly there for. Yes, we can search our Starmies if we don't find Buddy Poffin first turn, but this is also here to help us find Munkidoris, Dusclops, Dusknoir if we need to. So, got to have 4 of those. 4 Night Stretcher as well. 4 Night Stretcher helps us in case we get like, if we pop a Dusknoir or a Dusclops, we can Night Stretcher to get a Dusclops, sorry, a Duskull back on field. Helps us with that situation, and just for energy retrieval as well. We play 3 Ultra Ball to help us find our Mega Starmies or maybe our Pheasantivities or Meowth. Always just good to have Ultra Balls in the deck. And then we play 3 Risky Ruins. So this card is mainly what I want to see on my first turn of the game. Whenever a player plays a non-dark Pokemon onto their bench, they put 2 damage cannons on it. So if I can see this on my first turn, and they don't have another stadium, they're setting up, they're putting 2 damage cannons on their Pokemon, and that's going to allow me to hopefully Dusclops one of their Pokemon to take a prize, and then Mega STARMIE KO active and a bench of Pokemon as well. So definitely 3 of these. I would love to play a 4th, but I just don't see myself playing a 4th in this deck. It's not really needed. So there we go. 3 risky ruins. On to our supporters now. We have 4 Leaders Determination. This is just a no-brainer. Love to see this on turn 2 if we needed, but also this Hilda here we would love to see on turn 2. Just hopefully get those 8 cards in if we don't find the Hilda, which is here. Hilda, searching our deck for an evolution Pokemon and an energy card. This card is fantastic. We can search out Legacy Energy with this card and Mega STARMIE and really help get that board set up. So, fantastic card. 2 Boss's Orders here. Don't really see myself using this card too much unless I'm playing against something still related, then sure, but yeah, 2 Boss's Orders. 1 Carmine, just in case this is the only support I've got in my hand on my first turn. If I'm going first, I'd love to see this card set up and then play this, draw an extra 5 cards. Really helped me last week, Thursday, actually, which I went 3 wins and a loss with. So that was cool to go 3 wins and a loss with this deck. And Judge here, if we're facing Alakazam, this card is really good. I was thinking about maybe playing 2 Judge, replacing the Carmine with it, but that's a switchable option. We can do that if we need to. And then for our energy count, we've got 4 Water Energy, 2 Dark Energy, 2 Ignition Energy. So Ignition is really good if we need that quick little Nebula Beam while we're still trying to manually set up. It discards at the end of your turn, but fantastic card here. These are not easy to find, by the way. And 1 Legacy Energy to reduce our prize cards off, reduce their opponent's prize cards from the Mega STARMIE. So what do you guys think of this deck? It's been seeing quite a bit of success around, hasn't it? They're definitely a force to be reckoning with, something that no opponent should underestimate. Literally when I first saw Mega STARMIE, I was like, this card's not that great. But from the success I've seen with it and the way I've enjoyed playing it, I really love it. It's a great deck, in my opinion. With Chaos Rising coming out soon, there's going to be an updated version of this deck that I'm going to be testing. I'll send you guys, I'll do another video for a deck profile on that one when I have the cards for it. I basically do. I mean, I've got most of the cards from the pre-release. I did the Saturday Gone of the recording of this video, and yeah, so hopefully we can build that, and hopefully it's actually good. In my mind it's good. I'm just going to test it online and see if it's actually good. But anyway, that's the deck profile. Let me know what you guys think of Mega STARMIE EX in this format, and we'll see you guys later on. Ta-ta, bye.